All right, 10:17 right now on the Morning X, and as the Olympics, of course, continue in Paris, the idea of teamwork, working with a team is everywhere. So is life an individual or a team sport, you might ask? Well, here to help us answer that question is leadership coach Alexia Zagoras. And so, Alexia, everyone is getting inspired by some of the things they're seeing through all the teamwork. Team USA taking them all the gold.
Yes.
But back here in the real world where we have to work as a team and we're not Olympians,
right.
How can you still get that dynamic to work? Because not everybody functions well in a team environment.
True. Now, what I'm noticing on the Olympics right now is the coaching is very different than it was, say, 20, 30 years ago.
How so?
Well, back then it was punitive, demanding,
Get it done.
Get out there and whatever it takes. I mean, there are moments that we can all name where we saw people get injured because they were doing it for the team.
Yeah, sure.
So,
well, how many times I remember a coach in high school saying, oh, walk it off, walk it off.
Walk it off. And
meanwhile,
you're like,
you just run like 2 miles at a sprint
exactly.
and trying to figure that out. So walk it off is not the best way.
It's not. So one of the things that executives do, they hire coaches one-on-one to make sure that they are hitting their goals, they're achieving their success, very much like what we see on the Olympics, high-level success, self-defined success. One of the things I've noticed recently is that a lot of people want that kind of coaching, but they don't have access to it. It's costly.
It is?
Yes. And just so you know, a lot of people have that paid for by their company. So it's not coming out of their pockets. They're getting executive coaching as a part of a perk for being in the C-suite. What I've done is I've created an 8-week coaching immersive experience for anybody who wants growth and more success in their life, using the same materials that I would use for executives and other leaders. And they can join in. They can contact me on my website, alexiazagoras.com. I've made it price point accessible. So I'm looking for 8, 10, 12 people to join in a very first cohort.
So if your team is struggling and they're looking for somebody to help get them to the next level, maybe you're not reaching your sales goals, maybe you're not meeting your client base that you need to get to, the company can bring you in, company pays for it, your team gets the benefit of all your experience and leadership, and they learn how to get past that plateau. Possibly.
Or 10 individuals can come together on their own and each reach out for their own personal success and support one another. I don't know if you've noticed this, but the athletes, even athletes from other countries, are supporting each other, high-fiving each other. That was awesome. That's what group coaching is like. It's a safe, supportive environment. And I'm hoping to bring that to more people.
Do you feel like people, I know I've heard negative people say, well, congrats on doing your job. That's not enough. Because you need to feel like you are valued and you're worth what you're doing here, right?
We live in a post-COVID world where we all stopped and contemplated what life is all about. And it is more than just hitting the mark. It is about just overall feelings of success and satisfaction.
So for anybody at home watching, what is the one thing you're probably doing right now that's hindering you from getting past that plateau?
Probably it's mindset. I would say the number one thing that coaches do is help you to see things differently.
Okay, power of suggestion can make a world. Again, your website.
And inventorying who you are and what you do well. So
and
let's
what your
start
values
with that.
are, sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you can bring to the table.
Exactly. So website, alexiazagoras.com. Contact me if you mention Fox 19. I'll give you a 20% off discount.
We love that, a 20% off discount. Alexia, always great to have you on.
Nice, thank you.
Good, inspiring things because we need to win at all times if we can.
At life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, win at life. I know who's winning. Well, I think in the forecast because someday this week we're getting a break from what's been a beatdown. It's been punitive for days now here to take your word there because, Catherine, it's been hot.